Two developments in Uvalde, Texas today. The president is in town to comfort the community and visit the memorial, while the Justice Department prepares to review law enforcement's response to the shooting. President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill paid their respects today at a memorial for 19 elementary school students and 2 teachers. The victims were killed during a mass shooting at Robb Elementary School last week. The big question right now, why did it take so long for law enforcement to respond after the gunman opened fire? The Justice Department says it's looking into that by conducting a fair, impartial, and independent review. We learned on Friday that students and teachers were begging 911 operators for help as officers waited outside the classroom in a school hallway. Their orders coming from a police commander. The Justice Department says its findings will be made public. In tonight's Talking Points, Esme Murphy talks with a Columbine survivor who is working to make a local school district safer.
The shooting at Columbine High School 23 years ago left 15 people dead, including the 2 teenage gunmen who killed themselves as authorities closed in. Since Columbine, there have been 14 school mass shootings. An estimated 185 children, educators, and other people have been killed, and at least 360 have been injured. Schools all over the country routinely practice active shooter drills. In fact, the Uvalde school did a training drill with law enforcement just 2 months before this massacre. Rick Kaufman is the director of emergency management for Bloomington schools. 23 years ago, he was a spokesperson for the Columbine schools and was at the school when that shooting happened. He has written guides for schools on how to respond to active shooters. And like many critics, he agrees authorities waited too long to enter that classroom in Uvalde. He was a guest on WCCO Sunday morning.
And that is the first person's on scene. You go to the sound of the shots or the commotion, if you will, and you're trained to neutralize that situation. You do not wait for others. You go, and if you unfortunately are taken down, the next person steps up.
In Uvalde, 19 officers waited 50 minutes outside the classroom before confronting the gunman, a delay they now admit allowed the massacre to continue. An investigation into that police response is underway. Esme Murphy, WCCO 4 News.
You can watch WCCO Sunday Morning with Esme Murphy and Mike Augustinak every Sunday at 6 and 10:30 a.m.